Welcome to Goat Wars, everyone. I'm your host, Johnny McMahon. We're kicking things off with the NFL GOAT debate. On my left, we have Joe Geiger, and on my right, we have Alex Logue. Gentlemen, make your case. Joe, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I think when you talk NFL GOAT, I think there's only one real answer, and that is Tom Brady. This guy's been to 10 Super Bowls. He has 7 championship rings, 70% success rate, almost got 10 out of 10 on his fingers. 5-time Super Bowl MVP, 3-time MVP award winner in the regular season with an unanimous MVP in 2007, 2-time Offensive Player of the Year, and an NFL record 15-time Pro Bowler, and he has the most career passing yards, most career passing touchdowns, most completions, and then the most important stat of them all, most career wins for any quarterback. And after all, that is the most important stat, is how many games you can win. If you're the leader of the offense like the quarterback is, you have to win, and Tom Brady has done plenty of that in his career.
I mean, if you're the leader of the offense, you're judged by how good your offense is. That makes sense. Now, if you met Tom Brady, would you kiss all 7 rings?
I thought that question was going somewhere else, but yeah, I would probably kiss the rings.
All right. How are we fighting back, Alex?
So I got Jerry Rice, one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. He leads the league in every single stat, from receptions, receiving yards, touchdowns, and total scrimmage yards, and all-purpose, and is the first to have 1,000-yard seasons 14 times. And in the postseason, he also led the league in every single stat during his 20 seasons with the 49ers and Oakland Raiders. And for key accolades, he won 3 Super Bowl titles, Super Bowl MVP, 13 Pro Bowl selection, and 11-time All-Pro, with an induction into the Hall of Fame in 2010. And while Tom Brady is a partial owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, I don't know if he'll have a chance at getting into the Hall of Fame. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, not at the moment. He's not eligible since he is an owner, but once he is eligible and on that ballot, no doubt will he be a first Hall of Fame ballot. I mean, Tom Brady has done everything right in his career. Obviously, there's some controversy with things, but when it comes to pure football, there's no one else like Tom Brady.
Everyone's got to be a controversy.
Yeah.
So you can't be in the Hall of Fame because he's a co-owner for a team?
Yes,
that is correct. He is a Patriot Hall of Famer, though.
Oh.
And a Bucs legend.
Oh, okay. So he's with the individual team's Hall of Fame, but not. Okay. That makes more sense. I also want to say that was a lot of all times you were talking about.
He was the best to ever do it as position.
I guess so.
Brady was a great quarterback, but Jerry Rice was the best receiver.
And you did bring up a point that we'd like to mention to the viewers. These are 2 different positions. This is a quarterback versus a wide receiver. So it's going to be hard to declare and GOAT in football when, they're playing. They have 2 very different roles on the team.
That's right,
and both
John.
of them are excellent in what they do. Do we have any super quick last concluding thoughts we want to make?
I think I've made my piece, John.
I think if you're the GOAT, you got to be the quarterback. I mean, that's the guy who's leading you.
And I think you just might be right, Joe.
Wow.
I declare Tom Brady as the NFL GOAT. I apologize. You had you brought up some great points.
No worries. It's hard to argue when it's Tom Brady sometimes.
That's true. Thank you both very much. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some more GOAT Wars.
Good evening, and welcome to History Minute. I'm Ania Charan, and today we're taking a closer look at the final flight of pioneering aviator Amelia Earhart. On June 1st, 1937, Earhart left Miami to attempt a 29,000-mile flight around the world, a feat no woman had completed. By late June, she and navigator Fred Noonan had crossed South America, Africa, India, and Southeast Asia. On July 2nd, they took off from Leh, heading for tiny Howland Island in the Central Pacific. The 2,556-mile leg demanded precise navigation, but cloud cover, weak radio signals, and low fuel complicated the flight. Earhart's last messages reported flying a 1,000 feet and unable to see the island, and minutes later, contact was lost. A search covering 250,000 square miles followed, led by the U.S. Coast Guard and Navy, but no confirmed wreckage was ever found. Nearly 90 years later, her disappearance remains one of aviation's greatest mysteries. For History Minute, I'm Ania Charan. See you next time.
Welcome back to GOAT Wars, everyone. We're moving to the hardwood courts now for the NBA GOAT debate. Joining me are Francisco Vera and Austin Lamana. Would you like to start us off, Francisco?
Absolutely. When you talk about the NBA GOAT, you have to include LeBron James in the conversation. I mean, he's 41 years old and he's performing at a all-star caliber.
41?
41, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And if you want to get into the statistics, he's leading all-time in points with over 40,000 points in his career. Now, if you want to put him head-to-head, LeBron James leads Kobe Bryant in head-to-head matchups in 16-6, and he leads in every single category when they've faced off against each other. So,
And I assume there are a lot of categories?
yeah, it's points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game.
Alrighty then. How are we coming back, Austin?
Yeah, of course. First of all, thank you very much again for having me on. Love coming on. Excuse me. And let's get right on into this. Kobe Bryant, one of the most feared competitors in all of NBA for all the time. Truly. Let's break this down here, guys. 18-time All-Star, a 5-time NBA champion, 2 of which were back-to-back, one more than LeBron James, and he dropped not 60, not 70, but 81 points in a single game back in 2006. And keep in mind, the only person who had more than him at the time was Wilt Chamberlain. Come on, guys. That is just amazing right there. Not to mention he made 12 all-defensive teams while still dominating offensively. His Mamba mentality, which for those who don't know, it changed basketball culture forever. It's pretty much him just being like, we're going to get better every single day. And trust me, he had to do that because come 2013 for 2015, he went through a lot of injuries, to say the least. And keep in mind, prior to that, he had some injuries, concussion, broken fingers, 10 sprained ankles. But from 2013 to 2015, a torn Achilles, a torn rotator cuff, a fractured knee in the span of 3 years. And in 2016, he came back, played 66 games, and got his 18th All-Star. I mean, come on, guys. That is truly, without a shadow of a doubt, extremely impressive. And that's why I personally think he is the GOAT, because of how much he has had to endure and with how much he has succeeded.
Yeah, you don't think like basketball is that dangerous until you hear all the stuff that, oh, poor guy got his leg torn up. My goodness. Do we have any more thoughts we want to
Yeah,
make?
Francisco, yeah.
I mean, Kobe Bryant has 18 All-Star appearances. LeBron James beats him to 22. LeBron James also has back-to-back titles with the Heat in 2013 and 2014.
Right.
So,
Okay, valid. But in all fairness as well, LeBron James has been playing in training wheels since he started, while as Kobe Bryant started in Mortal Kombat when it comes to basketball, in my personal opinion. Let's break this
Love
down.
that game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. For those who don't know, Kobe Bryant came into the NBA in 1996, back during the dead ball era, which is, I'd say, is arguably comparable to American Ninja Warrior. Whereas LeBron James came in 2003, which is more comparable to an 8th grade middle school track. Okay? Let's be honest, guys.
Wow.
The NBA rules have changed so much. Keep in mind, Kobe Bryant has had to endure so much, had to go against so many stronger teams back in the 90s, which was way more intense, and the rules were, trust me, you could get way more hurt back in the 90s than you could in 2000s, truly. And I mean, are we going to, granted, LeBron has a lot, but at the same time, LeBron wasn't playing Mortal Kombat. LeBron was playing a Lego video game and being on training wheels. I'm sorry, it is what it is. And he hasn't had to endure as much. And to add on to that, Kobe Bryant has missed less games than LeBron James, even with all his injuries. LeBron James has missed over 200 games, whereas Kobe Bryant, I'd like to say 160, 170 games.
I hear what you both had to say, and you both defended your GOAT valiantly and with honor. But I think LeBron still takes this one. Rest in peace.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Mamba forever. And that was wonderful that you talked about his mentality. That's what he would have loved to pass on. One more break, everyone, and then it's the soccer debate is up next. Thank you guys very much.
Welcome to History Minute. I'm Katherine Beeler, and today we're talking about a groundbreaking moment in film history, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Premiering in Hollywood on December 21st, 1937, the film was created by Walt Disney and became the first full-length animated feature film produced in the United States. At the time, many critics doubted the idea and even called the project Disney's folly, believing audiences wouldn't sit through a full-length cartoon. But Disney took the risk and invested about $1.5 million to bring the classic Brothers Grimm fairy tale to life. The film was also revolutionary because of the multiplane camera, a new technology that placed different layers of artwork at varying distances from the camera. This production used nearly 2 million separate paintings, creating depth and movement. The movie's success changed animation forever and helped build the future of Disney storytelling. Its impact continued years later when a Snow White-themed ride was added to Disneyland in California when the park opened in 1955, showing how the film's legacy lived beyond the screen.
Welcome back to the final round of GOAT Wars, everyone. The great soccer GOAT debate. With me at the desk, we have Octavius Lawrence and Sebastian Herrera. Gentlemen, let's wrap this thing up. Octavius, you want to go first?
Of course. When you're talking about soccer or football, you have to talk about longevity and the accolades that you build. But on top of that, you need athleticism. There's no one more athletic to the game of football than Cristiano Ronaldo. He registered the largest jump in footballing history with 1.97 meters. He jumped in the air, almost 2 meters. That's huge. That's huge. He's a monster amongst men. But on top of that, he scored multiple bicycle kicks. It was kind of his claim to fame. He scored a bicycle kick in the Champions League final. He's a monster, a genuine monster. But what really sets Ronaldo apart from Messi is the fact that he could do it everywhere. So he started in Sporting Lisbon at just 16 years old, playing in the Portuguese league. He conquered that. He left, record signing, went to Manchester United, broke multiple Manchester United records and Premier League records, and then conquered what at that time was the toughest league in the world in England. Then he went to Spain, won some Spanish titles, won some Champions Leagues, went to Italy, won some Italian titles, won a Champions League. He is a absolute monster amongst men. He is Alexander the Great-esque. And then now he's going to Saudi. He's going to conquer Asia. He wants to conquer all the continents. That's something that Messi couldn't do. Messi flopped at PSG. He flopped at one of the biggest teams in the world with Neymar and Ronaldo on his team. Wow. He had a superstar roster and couldn't get it done. Ronaldo got it done 5 times.
He sounds very worldly, too. That's a lot of places. How are we bringing this home?
I'm just going to say that I disagree. Messi is the GOAT. And the reason for it is just, I know you were saying about his athletic ability, of how big he can jump, how muscular he is and how good looking he is, right? All those points you're making. But for a GOAT of the sport, I think it has to do with the playmaking. And he did everything on the field. His dribbling, beautiful. He was more shorter stature, but because of his center of gravity, no one could stop him. No one could stop him. His passing, his IQ on the field, his game managing is just ridiculous. Alien of the sport is so incredible. And we go to these awards, 8 Ballon d'Ors. One of the highest achievements you can get in soccer as an individual player for a club is ridiculous. He has the most goal contributions in history. 1,200 plus. It's incredible. In a single calendar year, 91 goals. No one has done that. No one has done that. And the closest is someone from the 70s where the Farmers League is, there's no, I don't even want to go into it, but we can go into the World Cup as well. Ronaldo has not gotten a World Cup. Yes, Portugal, not as strong as Argentina, but still, Messi has conquered everything in soccer that you can think of. He has the most goal contributions in a World Cup. He got 2 player of the tournaments of the World Cup. And you want to talk about Ronaldo in Saudi, Inter Miami, both left into their own, Burger League and in the Saudi League. He took Inter Miami from the lowest, they were the worst, and got them a chip. Incredible. He got them to play in the Club World Cup and got them into the group stage against clubs from Europe. Like FC Porto, they were up. And if they had kept their lead, they would have had avoided PSG and gotten deeper into the tournament. Messi's incredible.
Wow. I mean, do we have any more concluding thoughts really quick?
I mean, I have no disagree. I can't disagree that Messi is incredible. But being incredible for, your entire career, when it pales in comparison to the length of Ronaldo's career, it doesn't move me as much. You say that Messi scored 91 goals in a year. That's great. Ronaldo scored 60 back to back. In the middle of that, he won 3 Champions League back to back. Messi only has 4. That's 1 less. Ronaldo almost did that in 4 years.
And I mean, both players are so spectacular, but for the sake of time, I think I'm going to have to go with Ronaldo on this one. I mean, once again, thank you guys so much for bringing your amazing arguments and defending your valiant GOATs with such incredible honor, everybody.
Well, it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I'm glad to be here.
And we're so glad you guys are here. Thanks for tuning into GOAT Wars. Stay tuned for next week where we debate handball, curling, and skee ball. We'll see you next time, everyone.
I didn't even get to bring up, his abs. Or
I actually brought it up for you. I did not go to.
I've never seen Messi. Yeah, I've seen Bad Boys, but I've never seen Messi.